Hello, my name is Alana Iachetti. My documentary's main focus is the race and politics that are hand in hand with film and Hollywood. One of the films that I have decided to do some research on was Gone with the Wind. This movie was made in 1939 and began to open the eyes of how reality truly was. The film is mainly about a young woman during the time of the Civil War who falls in love with someone she never expected to fall for. You're probably curious as to how this genre can relate to race and politics. Well, when we read between the lines of this film, we see a different plot. This woman right here is named Hattie McDaniel. McDaniel acted as the character named Mammy. Her character was a slave of the main character, Scarlett. Mammy is an important part of the movie. She has such an authentic charisma throughout the film. Even though she is a slave, she takes care of Scarlett just like how she would for her own child. I was so drawn to this due to the fact of having the title of something that is so disheartening, and at the end of the day, there was not one complaint but love. McDaniel was the first African American woman to win a Grammy. The award was for her part played in this film. At this time, you would expect for a person who is valued as such would be treated equally on and off the camera. Well, that was not the case during the night of the awards. They still had the actress sit in the back of the dining area due to segregation. This event projects the fact that you could be as important to society in something that is a life-changing lesson, but politics and race will always have a play. This was also projected to the world when the movie was open in theaters. Just like the opening of the movie Giant, the persons of color were not allowed to watch the film in theaters that are labeled whites only. When the movie Giant came out, Texas was forbidding the movie to be shown in their theaters if they did not cut out the scenes when it unraveled their disguise, showing how they do not treat Mexican American community equally. I was astonished to find this out. These films are to bring awareness of what is going on with the subject of race and politics. The theaters are informed of such, but they are giving a prime example of why these directors brought awareness in the first place. In the article, Hollywood's Global Expansion and Racialized Film Industry focused on the topic of how the film industry is strongly involved in discrimination. An example of such discrimination was the director of the movie 12 Years a Slave. In the beginning, John Singleton was going to be the director of the movie. The members of the movie later on decided to have the director of the film be a British man named Steve McQueen. It was stated that the members' reasoning for this decision was due to the fact of McQueen having a quote-unquote safer and softer approach to the message of the film. For most of the examples that was brought to attention, the excuse for these actions was not to ruin the way the Hollywood is viewed and save their reputation. As I have gained this knowledge, it gave me an opportunity to truly look deep in the message of films that I watch. In today's generation, awareness is spread across our screens. It is remarkably easy to learn something new every second of the day just from scrolling on social media. As those lessons are being taught on social media, almost everyone reads between the lines to gain further and much stronger understanding of the message. Whereas, when a film is being watched, it is dangerously easy to lose attention to what is going on in the film. Whether that be because of background in a setting, peers, or your phone, it is very common for people of this generation to rather look at a tiny screen that they can hold one that is much larger and farther away. It is also very hard to be fully attentive during a long film compared to a few short videos. This documentary should bring awareness and strive for our generation to do better in reading between the lines and focusing on films that could potentially have a message. No one truly knows when they could be a valuable key source to making a positive change.